would like to thank Teddy Blake for sponsoring today's video. As you guys know, I absolutely love fashion, and I also love a very well crafted, beautiful bag. So that's where Teddy Blake comes in. Now guys, I was so excited. I was trying to wait to open it with y'all, but I'm gonna be honest, I was like, I had to open it. This is the bag. This is the bag, and it is so gorgeous, y'all. I absolutely love the very fine details. Look at the gold details on the bag. I love this beautiful green color, this deep, rich green color. Guys, this is actually gonna be my summer bag. Just to give you guys a few more details, this bag does have premium Italian leather. It's also made in Italy, and it is absolutely luxury for you. So that's why I selected this particular bag, because I do have something similar. It's just as cute and chic as they come. I'm gonna be honest, girl, I am so excited to wear this bag. I cannot wait. Now that I have completely stopped gushing over this gorgeous bag, I just wanted to come back and thank Teddy Blake for sponsoring today's video. And also guys, I just wanted to recommend and encourage that you head over to Teddy Blake. Mother's Day is coming up, so I am gonna recommend that you head over. You look at the website, you make a purchase for yourself and possibly for your beautiful mom. If Teddy Blake is gracious enough to offer us any additional discount codes, I'll make sure that I link that below as well. Again, thank you so much to Teddy Blake for sponsoring today's video, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Hey y'all, welcome to another vlog. So girl, we're starting the vlog off at Nordstrom's rack, but girl, explain to me, why did I bring the camera and left the memory card at home? So anyway, so I'm just gonna get this footage off of my phone. They do have some cute stuff in here, but girl, it's giving, girl, let's leave here and go down to the Value Village, because I came in here specifically for some super cute boot cut jeans, and they have them, but they're like $100. The ones that I want are like $100. So I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of cheap when it comes to certain things. Like, I'm not feeling paying, you know, just paying $100 for these jeans, but I'm gonna show them to y'all. All right, y'all, so I thought these were cute. I am in the market for a really cute pair of cream jeans, and I thought these were really, really cute. They don't have the super flared boot cut at the end, but they are wide at the bottom, so I like those. I love these. These are so cute. They're $70, but really, really cute. All right, y'all. One thing Nordstrom's rack is always gonna have is some fire leather jackets. Guys, this leather cropped moto jacket is only $45. It is so cute, guys. This is a size small. I love it because it cinches your waistline in. You guys know that I've been looking for a cream leather jacket pretty much since, I don't know, I'm gonna say since November. Oh girl, hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog, girl. So I just finished doing a couple of sponsorships. I'm honestly trying to get a lot of these sponsorships done before Mother's Day. So I need to look at my calendar and see how much more time I have. But anyway, y'all, there has been something that's been bothering me, and I just kind of wanted to talk it out with you guys. And so for a long time I've always had this I don't know, I don't want to declare myself as an underdog, but sometimes I just I feel that I might have fallen in that category unintentionally. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of times, like, I am a very dependable person. I am just a phone call away, literally just a phone call away. And unfortunately, I make myself available because it's just like, y'all, with this day and age, you just never know what's gonna happen. You don't know, you know, so I try not to like ignore calls. And so recently I had a situation where you know, I had been reaching out to somebody, constantly reaching out. My calls were not being answered, and it was just more or less like a welfare check. It wasn't for me to sit up on the phone and chat it up. I got shit to do. Y'all got shit to do. People got shit to do. My thing was like, well, damn, if you're not okay, at least text, you know, let me know. And so finally, after reaching out and reaching out and reaching out, this person finally calls me back. and then we actually kind of get into it. Now, y'all know I'm not gonna sit up and do too much arguing, baby. I live my arguing on the harbor, but I ain't gonna do too much arguing. And so anyway, you know, the conversation escalated fairly quickly, which led to me hanging up. I hung up and I was just kind of done with it, but it's just like the history of this, you know, the dynamics of this relationship has been me always kind of calling and then this person not answering the phone until they felt ready. And so I'm gonna be honest, like I had to just reposition the way that I did things, or just reframe the way that I did things, because this is a family member. And I just started thinking like, wait a minute, if this was a guy you were dating, or if this was a friend you had and you was constantly reaching out and they wasn't answering your phone, that shit would only happen 1 or 2 times and you would be done. Because that's just how I am. I am big on reciprocity, and I just felt like this was the last relationship in my life where there is no reciprocity. And I'm like, I'm not gonna keep reaching out and reaching out and reaching out, and then I get nothing until you're ready to talk 2 weeks later. And then when some crazy shit happened in your life, you blowing my phone up like I'm your local radio station, giving away tickets to a motherfucking New Edition concert. Like, I am over it. And so it's definitely giving, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. You know, it's definitely giving Fantasia, free yourself. And this again is just, this is a family member. And so anyway, I've just got to the point, I'm just like, you know, for as long as I can remember, this has been the dynamic. I reach out, I get ignored, and then this person calls me, the phone ring one time and I'm answering the phone. And I think that when you do stuff like that, you really do, you kind of put yourself in a position for people to take you for granted. People just assume that you're always gonna just be there, and I'm over it, you know? And then another thing, I feel like this is you know, just a season that I'm going through, and it's just like a season of like feeling like no good deed goes unpunished. It just feels like for the last maybe month, it just seems like everything that I try to do, whether it be you know, it's just an act of kindness or whatever it is, because I am a very, very kind person, it always seems to backfire on me. And so I'm kind of at the point where it's like, I don't even want to, you just want to just stop giving. You know what I mean? You do. But because it does put you in that position to, you know what I'm saying? Like either start feeling taken advantage of, or either like, you do something nice, a random act of kindness, and then it's somebody's like, well, that was nice, but, or I appreciate this, but it's just, it's always something. So anyway, I'm trying to stay on point, because y'all know my thoughts get unorganized when I start getting excited, and I'm starting to get excited. So let me try to calm down so I can get my point across. Someone reached out and they asked me to do something, and of course, I don't know, my immediate response was to go into action and do it. And then I pulled back, because I was like, well, what if I do this and this person is not happy with this, because they asked me for something. And then I was like, oh yeah, you know, initially I was thinking, yeah, I could do it, but then I'm like, well, wait a minute, what if I give them what they're asking for, but then the condition is not what they thought it was going to be, or it's not, you know. I just started having all of these thoughts, and as a result, I just didn't do it, because it's just like, I feel like for the last month, my hand has just constantly been slapped by me just trying to do nice things. And so y'all, that's where I am. I just wanted to come in and check in with y'all, and I'm gonna be honest, like I have been in a little bit of a funk after you know, after that last conversation and stuff like that, you know, disagreement I had with my family member. I ain't gonna lie, I've been in a little bit of a funk. I'm feeling better now, because I've just accepted. Sometimes, girl, you just gotta accept shit for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to accept things for what it is. And I just understand, like, you know, you just can't constantly reach out to people who are not, that don't reciprocate that energy, whether it's a family member, a friend, you know, or a partner or whatever. You just gotta, sometimes you just gotta fall back and you just gotta fall off. Oh. All right, y'all. So I finished filming the sponsorships, and we got that out of the way. I got everything edited, submitted, but y'all, girl, these companies playing with me, and I don't think that they understand. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, that I don't give a fuck, and I will cancel that shit. You're not about to play with me. Oh my goodness. So I submitted one sponsorship. They look at it, they say I look great in the clothes and all of this kind of stuff. And then they tell me I need to send them the entire vlog that I am going to submit, or that I'm going to put out. They need to look at the whole vlog before they can give me a payment. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn. It don't have to happen. I will delete the link. They can void the contract, and we can just move forward. Because what you're not gonna do is look at, if my blog is an hour, so you mean to tell me you trying to look at a blog that's gonna last for an entire hour just to make sure that you can approve 3 to 4 minutes? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because if they look at the blog and they tell you that, oh, we don't want you to put this in there, we don't want you to put this in there, you have to go on the blog and re-edit the part that they don't want in there. And for what they're paying, it's not enough. So we won't be working together. I'm sorry. We won't be working together. They can keep their little money, and going forward, I will just, you know, my commitment is to do dedicated videos. And the reason why I don't like putting sponsorships in my blogs is because those be the parts where people skip through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't sit up and look at the sponsored content. And I just feel like until we can continue to grow and my influence can get bigger, I don't want to put sponsorships in the vlog. Not, at least not sponsorships that are longer than 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. So I went back, I read the contract, and the contract didn't say anything about them needing to view the entire vlog. So I'm just like, okay, I'm at the point now where I don't know if I'm going to be doing, because it's always like the clothing companies, you know what I'm saying? It's never the hair companies. It's never anything like that. It's always just the clothing companies. And I'm thinking I'm at the point now where I don't think I'm going to be doing any more sponsorships when it comes to just dealing with clothes. I'm trying to get this hair as flat as I possibly can. I was watching some videos, some hair tutorial videos today. And so y'all, I'm still learning how to, you know what I'm saying? Like how to put my wigs and stuff on. But I think this one came out pretty good. Let me find some clips, girl. I think we gonna name this vlog. Y'all, we might have to name this vlog the Hellraiser, you know, because it's like I don't want this vlog to be full of me raising hell. I really don't. Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at the end. Made me feel like this life we're living. Made me feel alive, oh yeah. Tell me on my side, baby, where would I be without your love beside me? Oh, baby, where would I be if I be gone? Oh, 'cause it feels like CPR. 'Cause it feels like CPR. Baby, love, I can't lie. Know that I can stand you up. I don't wanna talk about it, but no one understands me, no. You're the only one I confide into, darling. I don't really need to lie to you, babe. 'Cause you love all my day. How you right, y'all. So you know they just emailed me back. And I'm madder than a hog rolling around in dishwater right now. So listen. They gonna try to get smart, girl. Trying to get smart with me gonna talk about, hold on, let me tell you what she said. Thank you so much for your reply. It's blog, not vlog. Please check your communication with your agency. Discuss an integrated video in the daily vlog. I think we can get more exposure in your vlog than in a dedicated video. In this way, the promotion will be more natural. Let me know whether we can move forward and discuss as we discussed before. Basically, I let her know we can move forward, but I will not be sending you the entire link to my blog. You will not, because why do you need to review 60 minutes of content for a 3-minute sponsorship? You're not finna be digging all up and through my shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna be telling me what to take out and what to put in. We're not playing these games. So no, we can't move forward. You know, one thing about me, when I agree to do things, I make sure that I understand all terms and conditions. These terms were not laid out to me, and I'm willing to walk away from a couple of dollars just off of the, you know, it's just the principle. It's the principality, Smokey. You know what I'm saying? It's just the principle of it all. Like, how you gonna switch up when it's time to pay? Now anyway, I don't want to be the dead horse, but I just wanted to come back and give you guys a update. But again, I did let her know that, you know, at this time I will not be moving forward with this project, because you're not about to go through my entire vlog and rip shit apart and try to change shit and we're not doing that. Not for 3 minutes. Not for 3 minutes, and not for the money that you're paying. This is the smallest sponsorship that I've agreed to. And by the way, guys, I did not negotiate this deal. This deal was negotiated by somebody else. But anyway, y'all, I forgot to show y'all my hair. So this is the finished result. I love it. And I did clip it a little bit. I cut it. So yeah, girl, y'all, this is the very, very, very first closure wig that I ever received and I ever reviewed. And so I had to bring this thing back to life. All right, hey y'all. So guys, we're getting ready to head out. We're just about to get out of the house. I have cabin fever, and I do want to show y'all what we wearing first, and then we about to head out. So let me back up. I hope y'all can see me okay. So girls, we are wearing this super cute outfit from Shein. Y'all already know I'm getting into the athleisure sets, honey, from Shein. So we have this on, and then we have on these really cute, oh, I hope y'all can see my shoes. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see them like that. Let me bring this up like this. So yeah, this is how everything looks together, and I love it. I feel so cute. I'm trying to think if I have everything, and I'm also trying to get used to just learning like composition with these cameras, girl, because I was looking at my last vlog, and I'm learning and stuff. Hold on. All right, y'all, so just a little update in regards to the sponsorship that I filmed that I decided not to move forward with. I actually found out that there was a conversation had between the person that used to represent me and this company, and those details of that conversation was not shared with me. And basically not only was it not shared, it was not in the contract, that the discussion was regarding the company reviewing the vlog in its entirety before they were able to approve payment. So yeah, I tried to go back and look through the emails that I could salvage, and I couldn't find that particular email, but whatever. And I say all of that to say, you know, you just, in this influencer thing, you just have to be vigilant. To my new girlies that and my guys, because you know, I know I have some guys that watch me that are also influencers. I think when you first start coming in the game, before you hit your 100,000 subscriber count, I just think that you need to be vigilant and focused on building your brand and just learning how to negotiate your own deals. Because even right now, and I was literally talking about this last week, you know, with the economy changing, you know, AdSense changing, companies' budgets are changing, you know, and so they're not offering you the money that they used to offer. And I get it. I understand, you know, we're all trying to keep our head above water and whatever. But one thing that I've experienced with a company, instead of them just being honest and about what's going on with their budget and just overall, they try to significantly lowball me and pay me less than half than they paid me in the past. And so instead of them just saying, you know, right now, you know, we're working through some budgeting issues, they came to me and told me that the last project that I did with them was not good. And literally the email was like, oh, I had to make sure, is this bitch recording? But anyway, they literally came to me and was like, you know, we want to work with you. We love your work. Da 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 da. So I told them my posting requirements and my budget. I'm sorry, my rate. They gonna tell me, talking about, oh, sorry, honey, you was very, very bad on your last video with us, very bad. And I was like, oh, very bad. So if I was very bad on my last video, okay, here I go getting excited. Y'all already know. I can only do the calm, pretty girl voice for so long before I just go, you know what I'm saying? South, not soft, but south. You ain't no South life over here with an F. It's the South, dirty South life over here. But anyway, okay, let me get back on track. Focus. So anyway, they was telling me how bad it was and all of this kind of stuff, and I didn't make no sales, and they want to work with me again, but they had to work with me with this budget. And I'm just like, okay, well, you know what? Go ahead on and log off on me, babe. We don't have to work. It don't have to happen at all. So let's just, you know, go our separate ways. Because if I did bad, very bad, then you shouldn't want to work with me anyway. And so they came back and they was like, well, I tell you what if we send you, we can send you 7 items and then for you to try on, and then we'll give you 12 items for free. And I'm like, no, let's just go ahead on. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Let's just do that. It's no point in us working together since the job in which I did was so bad. You know, and so what they're doing now, they're using, at least, well, I'm going to say with the smaller influencers like myself, you know, they're using tactics letting you know that the integrity and the quality of your work is not good. Therefore, they're going to lower the amount in which they going to, you know, they're trying to lower the amount of money that they would have normally given you. And that's not acceptable to me when I know that I put my best foot forward every single time I do a sponsorship. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And, you know, if you're trying to build your brand, you know, don't so much focus on trying to get under management immediately. Just make a definitive focus on establishing your brand, establishing your name, focus on growth. Now, subscriber count is good, but you really want that engagement. That's what's gonna, you know what I'm saying? You want engagement. You want to try to talk to your viewers as much as possible. I try to talk to you guys as much as possible. Sometimes it does get a little overwhelming, but yeah, I just wanted to drop that little nugget on y'all, girl, because I ain't gonna even much lie to you, baby. I was very, very disappointed, you know, regarding the money and stuff like that. And then you put all your work in doing a sponsorship and, you know, it doesn't move forward. You do feel some type of way. But anyway, let's get look at this fool. I already know I knew it. I motherfucking knew it. I knew it. They always doing some shit at this old hood ass McDonald's over here. Nah, anyway, I don't feel like, I ain't gonna go off today. Whatever. So we finna get our frozen Coke, and we're going to our next destination. I need to go to the bank, so I'm gonna call y'all back. You know what? I forgot to tell y'all this. Dear Netflix, how about Love is Blind, Unkind, and Behind? Y'all had me wasting my entire Sunday sitting up waiting for y'all to advertise this show live. Y'all could have just pre-recorded the damn show and just left well enough alone. I had to actually watch the Netflix show on TikTok. A TikToker was streaming the show live, and then we gets into the show, and y'all didn't even put no pressure on, you know, on none of the girls that need to get pressure put on them. Y'all let Micah cry her way through the situation. Y'all let what's the other one? Ivanka, Ayana, Irina cry her way through the situation. And then y'all let Jackie, well, they said Jackie was getting death threats, and so she didn't show up to the show. But it was just a waste of time. And then y'all sitting up trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to bulldog and bogart and police people for sharing passwords, and y'all can't even get a live stream right. Like, heads are gonna absolutely roll. And I ain't gonna lie to you, baby, I want a month of free service for that, cause that was a whole day wasted, girl. But anyway, I just needed to come back and tell Netflix how I felt about that shit show that they put on. Well, I ain't gonna even say that they put on, because it really didn't even happen, because it was a lot of people who had to watch it the next day, and by then the damn thrill was gone. All right, y'all, I promise this gonna be my last rant. This gonna be my last. I promise y'all, I ain't gonna say nothing else about these companies. But anyway, y'all, I didn't just came to pick up a package. A company contacted me, and we negotiated a deal, and they was like, we want to send you a wig. And when I tell you, that's what they sent, was a wig. Normally wig companies, they send you the stocking caps, the brushes, all of that, baby. They sent a wig, okay? I'm done. I ain't never, okay, I'm gonna stop, because I just feel like I've been raising too much hell in this vlog. But anyway, so I need to make a stop by the bank, and then after we make a stop by the bank, we're gonna head off to our next destination. All right, y'all, so girl, I am starving. Y'all know I gotta be starving if I stop at Subway. So anyway, I grabbed a like a 6-inch turkey sub, some chips, and a drink. So I'm gonna eat this, because I ain't gonna lie, I can't go on to my next destination. But I did go to Ross, and I did go to the beauty supply. So I'll show you guys what I got later. But let me eat this food real quick, and I'm gonna call y'all back. All right, y'all, so I took 3 bites of the sandwich and a sip of the drink, and I am full. So guys, it's I made my 10-year anniversary of having the weight loss surgery on April the 13th. I can't believe it's been 10 years, and so I'm still tripping, because I still really can't eat. I still really don't have an appetite. And for y'all who are wondering, I did go to Tijuana, and I actually had my surgery there, so I did leave the States. But we'll probably talk more about that later. But we are about to go to an interactive museum, and so I love stuff like this. Hopefully they have some availability. I'm gonna go online and get us some tickets if anything is available. So I'm excited, and I'm actually looking forward to this. We are here. I'm gonna be using the phone, so the quality is gonna change, but let go.
They give it to me. Let me take this Balenciaga mask off and ask y'all, who asked y'all? Caesar told me to stomp my ass off, that's all. Pop, 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 pop. He was a good cat, my bad dog. Don't put no K after that B, boy. Bad call, that's flag talk. Fuck around and knock your flag off. I had to, I wore a gap before a tattoo. I had to, as a matter of fact, I had to. but don't want me to see prison. Said I can't make no promises, either leave or come visit. But leave the keys to your heart next to your soul and your spirit. Some see graffiti as art, some could see hoes to be women. But I'm the greediest shark amongst an ocean of killers. I push you 6 feet deep, I'm being socially distant. Nina Ross on the hip, the 44 is my mistress. Extra shots, extra clips, ain't talking videos, all vixens. Just come to see about it, bitch.
Y'all, so y'all, that was so fun. It was definitely a much needed kind of little break, break from my typical day. I feel like I have had cabin fever because I've been at home trying to catch up on content, and so it just kind of felt good to get out the house and do something that I love. And guys, I love art. And the fact that it's interactive was so fun. It was only $40 and you get a really nice experience. And then, girl, they was telling me that they are going to have a bar. So y'all know I'm not much of a drinker, but I'm gonna be honest. It feels like that experience would be a little bit more, it's fun. But just with a little bitty shot, it might be turned up a little bit. And then that's also like a really nice date place as well. But we are about to go to the grocery store. I need to re-up on some veggies real quick, and then I think I'm gonna head home after this and probably do some tidying up and stuff around the house. All right, hey y'all, so I am finally home. Let me show y'all what I got from Ross real quick. Number one, I bought this sweater, so it's just kind of like a medium length cardigan because, girl, it got cold outside. It is April and it actually got kind of cold outside. So I got this sweater. I bought this gel from the beauty supply. So the sweater was from Ross, gel from the beauty supply. And baby, look what I got at Ross. I done jumped on the bandwagon, girl. So this was $6. This is the Cremo body wash, and this is sage and citrus, and it smells amazing. So I got this, and then I bought this hot comb, but I feel like it just does not get hot enough. I'm starting to realize, like, you're gonna have to go through about 11 curling irons, hot combs to get the right one or whatever. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe go on to what's the name of that thing, Amazon, and I'm probably just gonna read the reviews and order one from there because y'all, I was watching like some hair videos and stuff last night. I don't know if I said this already in the blog, but anyway, it's this one girl, her name is Tatiana Marie, I think Tatiana Marie, and she does, oh my god, y'all, her installs are beautiful. So her wigs are beautiful. But anyway, so she was just saying, like, so you won't have a helmet head, you got to take the wax stick and like put it around, you know what I'm saying, the port area, and then you got to take that hot comb and really just get in there. And so I was like, okay, because y'all, I'm still learning. But anyway, so yeah, that was pretty much it for the day as far as what I bought. But yeah, I think what I need to do, or actually what I'm about to do, is get this desk together. I'm really thinking about going on to Overstock and ordering a desk, not a desk, but maybe like a cabinet type of console thing with drawers and stuff like that, because I really want this area to look nice and neat. And it would be nice, like when I'm not over here doing my hair and makeup, if we just had some really, sophisticated storage and stuff like that to put everything in. And then this area could just always look like just a beautiful office area. So that's something that I'm going to work on. But anyway, I just wanted to come back and check in with you girls But I'm gonna try to get this area organized real quick, and then I'm gonna call y'all back. Alright, y'all, so let's get into my 10-year weight loss update. So it's been 10 years, as I stated earlier in the vlog. So probably some things you guys want to know. Number one, I had my surgery in Tijuana, Mexico. In Tijuana, Mexico, they don't use the same type of measurements, if you will, that's used here in America. They just pretty much look at your height and they measure your bone. I guess the size and width of your bones to determine what size you should be, which is what they use to determine if how much of your stomach should be taken out. My highest weight, if I'm not mistaken, was 235 pounds. I'm 5'3". When they did the measurements, they said that I should, you know, be within the range of about, I guess, 130 to about 150. So anyway, that's what helped them determine to take out, I want to say they took out 80% of my stomach. And so that's why I have a very small appetite. So how has my appetite changed? My appetite has changed tremendously because I cannot eat a lot of different foods. Even after 10 years, I have a very difficult time eating different things. I cannot eat a lot of salt. I cannot eat a lot of carbs. My body can't handle, you know, a lot of junk food. I don't enjoy cheese. I crave vegetables, which you guys know that the thing that I eat the most is cucumbers and olives. But your body is, after a while, it's weird. Like, if I'm not getting enough nutrients, my body has a way of telling me that, and it's crazy because it's just weird things will start to happen to let me know, like, okay, you need, you know, maybe you need to eat some more protein and stuff like that or whatever. So I do have to balance out, you know, eating more than just cucumbers. How have I changed? I've become extremely compassionate after losing 100 pounds. Before I lost weight, I ain't gonna even much lie. Like, I've always been a girl's girl. But I would just find myself being like jealous or hating on just like the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would go to church or whatever and I would be seeing them girls, like, y'all, the praise dancers. And then, I don't know, it just seemed like they always had these tiny, cute little waistlines and stuff. And I used to be sitting at church just all mean and jealous and hating. And I used to just be like, she just kicking her legs up high so them dudes can look at her. Y'all, I would literally be jealous of the girls. Like, I'd be like, they just want to praise it so people can see they booty. Girl, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I just had certain, I don't know, just those little jealous ways. You know what I'm saying? Jealous. How you gonna go to church and be jealous of the praise dancers, girl? So anyway, I did used to kind of be jealous of the girls at church, the praise dancers. And then also, I used to just like, I would envision what I would want my life to be. I would be like, oh, when I lose weight, I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be doing this, and all of these different things or whatever. But you know, I am glad that after losing weight, I've become, I'm very humble, you know, and then also, like I was saying, I'm more compassionate. So now it's like when I see girls, like girls who struggle with their weight, my heart goes out to them, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't find enjoyment when I go out places and I see girls and I see maybe other girls saying bad things or talking about them. I don't enjoy that. That's not something that I enjoy. I don't like sitting up and be like, oh, she fat. Girl, look at her fat arms. Oh, she big. I don't like conversations like that. I don't like shit like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't perfect, but I don't enjoy those types of conversations. I don't like when people talk about people's weight and stuff, because I don't care how mean the person is, whatever. I know that weight is so much more than just you enjoy eating. That shit is emotional, you know. And so I think, again, like I said, I've become more compassionate. At one point in my, after I had lost weight, I did become an enabler. Like, I worked with a girl, and it just seemed like the only time she was happy was when she was eating, and she was never really nice to me. I was still in my people pleasing stage, and so I used to like go out of my way to like bring her food, or always make sure that she had food and stuff like that. I think just so she could be nice to me. But what was so crazy about that is she would only be nice for the moment that the food came or whatever, and then after that she would go right back to her mean grouchy self. So yeah, so I did get away from people pleasing. But overall, this is the gastric sleeve weight loss surgery has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. I'm not gonna lie to you, baby. Before I had surgery, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be getting so much attention. Them dudes, they gonna be on me, man. I can't wait, them dudes. And I'm gonna be very honest. It's like the amount of attention that you get, because you're never probably gonna stop getting attention. You're never gonna stop getting you're never gonna stop getting attention, and you're never ever gonna get used to getting the attention. The amount of attention that you get, you will never ever get used to getting that attention, because you like, for me, I don't even know, like, it's still not adding up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I look in a mirror, I don't necessarily see what you guys see, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a pretty lady, and I think, but for me, I'm more kind. I think more or less I'm just more internal, just a very kind, genuine person. And so, y'all always tell me I'm pretty and stuff, and I appreciate that, but I do like looking pretty, but I don't I don't know how to explain it. Like, I guess I just don't, I don't know. Why am I feeling so shy? I don't know why I'm just starting to feel a little bit shy, but I don't know that I see what everybody else sees. And so when I go out places, and I get the attention I get, or like little girls, and they smile, and they're so friendly towards me, and people are very, 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 very nice to me. And I never think it's because of my looks. I always think it's because of who I am, just what's coming from the inside, if that makes any sense. And so anyway, you never get used to the attention. I will say this, like, and any of my bombshell girlies, y'all who've lost weight, you guys let me know if you deal with social anxiety. I have very, very, very bad social anxiety now. I don't know if it's because of the amount of attention I get. I don't know, but I do have a lot of very bad social anxiety, a lot of bad flare-ups, and because I do have very bad social anxiety, I am very selective of the places that I go and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very careful about those things, because it's just certain environments will cause my anxiety to flare up. And I ain't gonna lie, baby, one thing about me, if it gets too bad, I will pull over, and I'll try to like control it, but I will come home. I will turn the car around, and I will come home. I've definitely done that a couple of times. And so anyway, so yeah, girly, that's just my 10-year update. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I want to tell you guys. I will say this. I did think at some point that my appetite would have increased. I would have been able to eat more food, and it just never happened. In fact, it just seems like the older my surgery gets and the older I get, the less I enjoy food. I really don't enjoy food a lot, and that kind of sucks. I am not gonna lie, especially being an influencer and a content creator. It really does kind of cut out a lot of the content that can be created. And because you guys don't really see me eating a lot on camera, you guys don't see me going to a lot of restaurants because I just I don't like to eat. I don't enjoy food like that. Hey girl. So y'all, I am in here kind of just playing in my makeup. This is something that I like to do when I'm just kind of around the house. And then I'm gonna test out this hot comb. I've kind of been playing with it a little bit. When I was talking to y'all last night about my weight loss journey and how, you know, I was like kind of became an enabler, I was like, you know what, maybe I should tell them the story about that. And so this is the story about me how I stopped being an enabler. So I used to, and this disclaimer, this is not to like make y'all laugh or nothing like this. This is just a story for all of my people pleasing girlies and enablers. And maybe this story will help you overcome some of, you know, some of that. So anyway, I used to work at this engineering firm. And there was this chick I used to work with. We'll just call her Cecilia. And Cecilia was just like, she was just not a nice person. You know, she never really was happy or anything like that. And at the time, you know, I just wanted a easy work environment. And sometimes it wasn't always easy working with her. And so some kind of way, I picked up on the fact that like she loved food. Like that was like the only time she would be happy. And so what I started doing, instead of getting breakfast before I would go to work, I would wait. I would get to work. I would get, you know, get my day started. And then at some point, maybe 30, 45 minutes into the morning, I would go to her desk and I would be like, hey, I'm about to go to Jack in the Box. And I would be like, I'm about to get, you know, go get some breakfast. Do you want something? And y'all, her face would just light up. And then it was just like, she would just literally turn into a different person. And so she would get the same thing every morning, but she would just, the way that she would describe, it would be the same thing, but she would just describe the food to you. And so her voice was like, her voice sounded like a serpent. Like I ain't gonna lie, she was kind of mean. So it literally, like her voice was like a serpent. And so she would just be like, the croissant. But when she would like do her hand gestures, she would be like, it's on a big battery, bro. It's on a big. She would be like, it's on a big battery, bro. And every time she described the sandwich, depending on what she was describing, her hand would go like, it's on a bit better, bro. And then they put like some meat, and the meat like this thick. And then they put like cheese. The cheese is like the raw cheese, and then they put bacon on it. The bacon be about that thick. And y'all, she would just be like, but she would just say like croissant. Her voice sounded like a trumpet, and she would just be like, yeah. And I was like, it's on a big buttery roll. Yeah, it's like on a croissant. And it would be like, yeah, I told this story before, but I just want to tell it again. And so anyway, I would go to Jack in the Box and I would get the Trumpet Croissant. That's the name of this story time, the Trumpet Croissant. So I would just go get the Trumpet Croissant and I would bring it back to her. And when I would bring it back to her, she would just dance in delight. And she would be like, I got a sandwich. I got a sandwich. You know, like that or whatever. And so she would just dance in delight. And so maybe about, you know, for the time that she was eating her sandwich, and maybe 20, 30 minutes after she ate her sandwich, she would be happy. And then, you know, I would be like, okay, we're going to have a good day together. We're going to have a good day together. And so maybe I would have to ask her a question. By the way, I got to the point where I learned my job so well, I didn't have to ask her for shit because she was there before I was anyway. So, you know, after the sandwich was gone and 30 minutes later, she would just return back to her same mean old self. And then when she would just be back to her mean old self, I would go back into my enabling thing. And then I would be like, hey, they having like they had like a potluck down at the architecture building. I was gonna go down there. Do you want me to bring you something back? And then she was just like, yeah, see if they got some cookies. See if they got some cookies. And so I would go down there, and sure enough, they would have some cookies. And so I would bring her some cookies. And then she would be happy again. And it's like I would bring her the cookies, and she would be like, oh, the cookies, you got a lot of cookies. And she would do her dance or whatever, and we would be good. And then not too long after that, she would go right back into being mean. And it just like, so this was just like a cycle. And so it just taught me, like, for the moment, people, they'll deal with you for the moment when you have something to offer them. But once that moment is up, they convert right back into they are, into the person that they are. And so it doesn't matter how nice, how kind you are to someone, they're still going to be who they are. People are innately are who they are. Ultimately, I got to the point where I just realized that it didn't matter how nice I was gonna be to this girl, that she was just who she was. And that, that got me away from that whole people pleasing thing. You know what I'm saying? In fact, one of the senior engineers, I remember him pulling me to the side one day, and he was just like, he was just telling me like I was a hard worker and stuff, but he was just like, you are a people pleaser. You need to get away from that. And he was right. And I just feel that now self-preservation is the first law of man. Shit, save yourself, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so quick to try to please people and so they can be nice to you, because people will only be nice to you in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You are only as good as your last act of kindness to some people. And that was just a prime example of that. But yeah, girl, shit, that baby. So after a while, I stopped being nice. I'm not gonna say I stopped being nice to her, but I will say, like, I stopped like going out of my way to enable her. That is my story about people pleasing and me coming to the realization that sometimes no matter how kind you are to people, how nice you are to people, people are just who they are. I just thought that I would tell y'all that story so y'all can get away, or not y'all, but whoever out there struggles with people pleasing, just know that you can get away from it. Know that the people that you're out here trying to help and, do nice things for, they don't change. And anytime you think you're about to fall into that people pleasing action, just think about that croissant. Think about that trumpet croissant and the cookies. Think about that, and I guarantee you that's gonna make you pull back. All right, y'all. So let's get into this this hot comb. So y'all, I got this this hot comb from the beauty supply. But y'all, it's just not. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. I just ordered another one from Amazon. So girl, this is gonna be the damn hot comb diaries. Because it just feels like all of these hot combs is giving rated PG. You know what I'm saying? I need rated R. I need this thing to get hot and heavy. Now this is supposed to go up to 500 degrees, and it don't. So yeah, girl. But y'all, I'm trying to get good at these wigs, girl. I'm trying to get them to where they look like they growing out of my scalp. So I don't know. This one look okay. It look all right. you know, I just be wanting to be just flat. I be having to there we go. I be having to finesse these wigs, girl, because my head is kind of small. So yeah, but it look good so far. Let me just kind of flat iron it, girl, y'all. This whole vlog, if it ain't me, if it wasn't me raising hell, it was me flat ironing, messing with this hair. But yeah, girl, so I love this particular wig. I like the dark one I had on too. I'm really starting to get into this I'm starting to get into this this straight hair thing, you know. So yeah, but this is like just my little, this my practice wig. I actually have another wig similar to this I have to do a review for. So, but this wig, girl, I ain't gonna lie, it's been good to me, girl. It really has. All right. Girl, pull a flat iron. I mean, pull a hot comb. All right. Do that look better, y'all? That do it look like? Girl, this is just y'all. I mean, I would say don't buy this particular flat iron, I mean hot comb from the beauty supply. But you know what? You might get one that gets really, really hot, you know? You know what, y'all? This is giving, I boiled some hot water and I dipped it in there and now I'm trying to straighten my hair. That's what this comb is giving. Girl, it's just piss poor. I might as well cut the damn cord off of it and just put it on the stove and just do my hair that way. I think I would just have better luck, but for the most part, I do think the hair looks pretty. I think just as far as straightening, I feel like I did a pretty decent job. Beef burrito. I'm about to make this, girl. So let me see if we can position this up. Girl. See, I hate this tripod, girl. I need one that's not gonna be sliding down every time it's time for me to film. So anyway, we're gonna make this. I'm probably not gonna add anything extra to it. This is what it looks like before we make it. All right, y'all, so this is what it looks like so far. It looks okay. Keep in mind you might have to add some seasoning to it. I didn't add a lot. I just added like a little bit of basil and some Tony Chachere's because it definitely was giving bland. I'm not gonna add like all the tomatoes, cilantro, onions. I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm literally just gonna eat it with some like maybe with the tortilla, and that's pretty much gonna be it. But for the most part, it's good now. It is tender, it is soft, and it is tender, so that's a good thing. But girl, just be ready to add some seasoning to it. All right, y'all, these are the tortillas. I'm actually almost done with these. All right, y'all, so the food was good. Would I buy it again? I don't think that I would buy that beef again. It was good, don't get me wrong, but I didn't expect to have to, like, you know, add anything to it or whatever. So yeah, I would say try it and you might like it. You might be able to kind of like judge it up a little bit more than I did, but it wasn't my thing. But anyway, so y'all, this conversation might get a little extra spicy, crispy. You know what I'm saying? It might get a little spicy. But anyway, I was on the phone with my best friend and we were talking about sex and sex in relationships, and I was telling her, like, this one woman, this lady was like, y'all want to get married? She was asking women, did they want to get married? And so she was like, if you want to get married, all you have to do is act like a porn star for a year. She said act like a porn star and a maid for a year, and that's basically it, and that's how you get married. So we was laughing like at the porn star part or whatever, and we were just saying like I was saying, even if you were to act like a porn star for a year of your marriage, for a year before you get married, or that's how you get the man, at some point the person, they may start to complain. And I was saying, like, sometimes when men start to complain in relationships when it comes to sex, you could be doing everything that they want you to do in bed, or you could be pleasing them in every way. But if it's just that one thing that they prefer and you not with it, then they're going to just simply complain across the board. And so I was saying, like, she was agreeing with me. She was like, that's true. I've experienced that in the past as well. And then I was just saying, like, girl, you can do all of the things, like, whatever it is, but they're gonna constantly complain. Well, like if he into if he into having sex on top of stuffed animals, he gonna complain because that's the one thing you don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be hanging from a damn chandelier, girl. You can be, a damn voyeur. Like, just all types of crazy stuff. But again, people will complain if you're not doing that one thing that they like. And then another thing that we were talking about was just like standards when it comes to people and it comes to standards. And I was saying, like, I don't think it's anything wrong with people having standards, because if you think about the fact of, like, think about people that you've dated and maybe you met a guy and he was doing okay in his career, but then when he met you, you might have been able to give him some tips and some tricks to help him elevate. Think about the people that's come into your life and they're better now. And think about the people whose lives you've come into and you're better now. And so I was saying, when it comes to standards, if you know you are a nurturer, you know that you're a giver, you know that you're constantly elevating, the odds of someone coming in your life and they just staying stagnant, that's more than likely not going to happen, because people with those characteristic traits, they're not going to allow you to come in their life and just be stagnant. And so with that being said, if you get somebody and you're going to bring them up, and you know that it's possible that you're going to bring them up, you guys are probably going to elevate together. But I was saying, that's why I don't think you should settle, because it's not like all you're bringing to this person is your looks and sex and stuff like that. You're adding value to their life. You're bringing so much more. And this is just for people who know that what they have to bring to a person. Like, I don't think you should start compromising on your standards, because think about how whoever gets with you, think about how they are going to benefit. You're not going to be the only one benefiting. They're going to benefit from you as well. So anyway, we were just talking about that. But y'all, I'm getting sleepy. I am trying not to go to sleep. I am trying not to. But I got to get this blog edited, girl. So hopefully I can get everything edited if I have enough footage, and it'll come out tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday the 21st. I hate dropping vlogs on Friday because y'all don't be watching. But I haven't dropped anything this weekend, so I need to get something out. But anyway, girl, let me get to editing and get this thing figured out, and I'm gonna call y'all back.